to stress the fact that I use a little bit of sweet peppers to kind of sweeten it up. I'm going to make a chunky salsa. You have seen this video before me, and some of you may have not seen my past. But I kind of like got it down to a T for good salsa. I'm going to kind of blend this more than chunky because I'm going to use it in my tacos. But you can also get chili de arbol. And you kind of like, you toast them down with a little bit of oil. And, you make your little bit of water and make your red chili with that taco stand chili. We're just going to make a simple salsa. I'm going to use some serranos, onion. I'm going to char these. I'm going to char down a little bit more of the tomatoes. They won't get the cascara, won't get all funky looking, but I like a lot of garlic in my salsa, so I put like about 6 or 7 cloves of garlic. You say cloves, or you say dientes de ajo in español. You right here you got serranos, about 4, and some sweet peppers, the snack peppers. And that. I'm gonna lower this down so I can do other things. Now, as you see, you gotta get it to where I can start working with this meat. I'm gonna leave it out. I've already been out for about an hour, room temperature. This one not so much, but as you can see, some of the ones that are at the bottom, I've been leaving out a little bit longer because they're kind of just getting discolored. You don't have to worry about, especially if you go to your supermarket or wherever your butcher, and you see kind of the meat that's that's gonna have the manager special and kind of discolorized, like a little bit of gray in it or discolorized. Don't worry about that. That's gonna kind of a little bit more tender meat. It's gonna kind of meat that you want to cook with. I prefer with because it's a little bit more tender and a little bit more juicier and you don't have to sear it as much as far as steaks. You know what I mean? But here we're just gonna use it simple. I gotta cut up some garlic. Put that in last, but I'm gonna show you the what I use. So I'm gonna put a little bit of, spread this out. I'm kind of like a bit of kosher salt. Kosher salt. Not too much kosher salt. Just gonna put it on a little bit because I'm gonna use some other stuff. And there's gonna be add a little bit more sodium to it. Kosher salt, pepper, same thing, another layer. And here, salt, pepper, salt, and then we're gonna put a little bit of cayenne pepper. I use a little bit, not too much, but a little bit spicy. You know what I mean? Cayenne. I use some of this chile de California. Molido. Put a little bit in there. You can use achote and all that stuff too. You can buy the seasoning. I just season my own meats from scratch. And I'm gonna put a little bit of my secret ingredient right here. A little bit of soy sauce for the sodium, I think. A little bit, just drizzle it right there. Okay. And last but not least, I'm gonna do the rest of it later. I'm gonna add a little bit of onions, but a cup of beer in there, and along with onions and garlic, you put in there. Instead of whole garlic, just put a little bit of granulated garlic. This is chef's best alternative to fresh garlic. I don't use garlic salt because I don't want to add any extra sodium in it. So just kind of turn this up and add more spices to it. And then kind of put these in here. And we'll spice the rest. And California. kosher salt, pepper, soy, sorry about that, soy, garlic, and then cayenne. And that's it. We'll turn this around. And we got the beer in there already. A little bit more beer. A little bit more beer in the top. You see that sit right there. Nice and then nice and juicy. And we got these right here, kind of give it. We're gonna put on the grill too as well. And also, last but not least, don't forget these because these are very important when you make your tacos. I don't know if they do them over there in Los Angeles or other parts, but over here in Sonora, we use a lot of cebollín over here. Beautiful. Right there, we slap those on the grill. You can put in your tacos. I got these little old jalapenos that, you know, I'll grill them up and, you know, toss them with a little bit of olive oil and some kosher salt. That way you can enjoy them with your taco.